Hello everyone, my name is Rafael. I am an electrical engineer, English teacher, and professional translator. In this video, I'm going to talk with you about translation services and how to improve your translations. And to do so, I'm bringing a report recently released by Ofgem, which is the British Office of Gas and Energy Markets. As Ofgem is the gas and energy markets regulatory authority in Great Britain, its official documents should be written in the best English possible, but, as we shall see, there can be some improvements. Let's go straight to the executive summary on page 4. As it was going to be time consuming, I decided to carry out the necessary corrections beforehand and let you look for other improvements of your own understanding. Let's begin. Executive summary. Energy is an essential service for homes and business around Great Britain. See here that I chose the plural, businesses rather than business. Energy is an essential service for homes and businesses around Great Britain. Do you think this is a necessary correction? For me, it was. As the independent energy regulator, we have a crucial part to play in making sure that energy markets are working in the interest of consumers. I didn't like much making sure. I preferred verifying. We have a crucial part to play in verifying that energy markets are working in the interest of consumers. What do you think of this correction? Do you think it was a necessary correction? Protect consumers, especially the vulnerable, stamping out sharp practice and ensuring fair treatment. I didn't like much stamping out. I prefer eliminating. Protect consumers, especially the vulnerable, eliminating sharp practice. For me, it is better to use eliminating. The cap is protecting around 11 million consumers on these tariffs, many of whom are in vulnerable situations, by setting a maximum price. I didn't like much setting. For me, establishing is more formal, by establishing a maximum price that suppliers can charge per unit of energy. Here, I decided to eliminate then. Instead of saying suppliers can charge then, I'd rather say suppliers can charge per unit of energy. What do you think? The cap ceases to have effect in 2023 at the latest, and we are required under the Tariff Cap Act to determine whether the cap can be lifted earlier. I prefer discontinued to determine whether the cap can be discontinued earlier on the basis of whether the conditions. Okay? You may like my correction or not. You choose. I prefer to be discontinued. Other corrections. While overall customer complaint numbers are relatively stable, there have been big increases. In my understanding, the word big sounds informal. If you want to be more formal, maybe significant is better. There have been significant increases in the number of ombudsman cases. Okay? That's my view. Domestic switching rates have continued to increase. Overall annual switching rates reached a record high of over 20%. In April 2019, however, the switching process is still marred by issues. I didn't like much marred, I prefer obstructed. For me, it is more formal. However, the switching process is still obstructed by issues with reliability and speed. Let's see other corrections. This has meant that the market continues to become less concentrated as medium suppliers grow and exert more competitive pressure on large suppliers. In my understanding, this "the" is not necessary and exert more competitive pressure on large suppliers only. Okay, you can disagree with me, but in my view, this "the" is not necessary. And let's see this big one. Changes in wholesale energy prices are largely driven by global factors. Gas and electricity wholesale prices are the largest single component of consumer bills. I preferred gas and electricity wholesale prices represent the largest component of consumer bills. For me, it sounds clearer than the original. Electricity wholesale prices fell in 2019 as the number of generators increased, reducing the opportunity for any generator to exert market power or make excessive profits. I prefer earn because people use the verbs do and make a lot. To try to be more specific, we can use the word earn instead of make. Make excessive profits. I would prefer earn excessive profits. Electricity markets are moderately concentrated overall. I prefer electricity markets are in general moderately concentrated. Oh, let's see here. Recorded disconnections due to death are very rare. I prefer the word default. Recorded disconnections due to default are very rare. What do you think? Do you prefer that or default? Renewable energy now accounts for one-third of overall electricity supply. I thought that overall is not necessary. Renewable energy now accounts for one-third of electricity supply only, without the word overall. Oh, here it was simply a typo, okay, not necessarily a mistake. And here, for example, Ofgem is investigating the circumstances which contributed to the power cut. For me, power cut sounds informal. I would prefer the word interruption. Ofgem is investigating the circumstances which contributed to the interruption. Since 1915, customer interruptions in electricity distributions have fallen by 11%. Customers went without power for around 36 minutes. In an attempt to be more formal, I would say customer units were interrupted for around 36 minutes. Okay? So that's it, my friends. These were the corrections that I'd like to debate with you. If you liked them, give a like to this video, alright? Goodbye!